my name is Drew, and today we're going to be talking a bit about Stronghold Kingdoms. The new Domination world just opened up yesterday, and I'm going to do a bit of a playthrough video to show you how to get started. Keep in mind, my way of starting is not the most conventional way, and it's more of a personal preference based on my activity and level of laziness. Now, when the world first started, it took an hour for about an hour for the stashes to start spawning, and even longer for even the wolf layers and other things to start spawning. So it was a bit boring, and that's why I'm waiting a full day. Now, this new Domination world is pretty amazing the way that they have it set up. Now, if you're looking at the screen now, you have the different countries, but they're not just England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. Now you have Wales, that's one country, but then you look over to the right, and you can see that England is split up into 6 countries. Next you have Scotland, that's split into 3, and then Ireland, that's split into 4. Now if you're familiar with the map, you can kind of look at it and see that they more or less just made the provinces a new country. Except for Wales, of course. I think they realized it was a bit too small to split up. In this domination world, there is no interdiction, which means if you are going to be attacked, there's no way to prevent mass attacks of coming at you. You just need to be prepared to travel light. You're not going to want to build up a village because it can be razed as soon as someone's at a high enough level. And from what I've seen, Pro Scout actually sent me a report, we'll look at it a bit later, of him actually pillaging the top player right now. So now that that's a bit more explained, there are a bit more rules to the Domination world. The vacation mode will not affect Domination world, which means it will affect all other game worlds except for this one. The capitals generate flags more quickly. Monks can also influence county elections, sort of like the Second Age. Research time's cut in half. And of course, the biggest thing is that the world will be limited to 100 days. So after 100 days, whichever house is in front will receive the prizes. And remember, inside of a house now, there's only 3 factions allowed. So let's go ahead and click back to the world. And I started over in Tyrone, Ireland, just because that's where I spawned in World 1. And I sort of hold a place in my heart. Now, I'm scouting right now. I'm playing some scouting cards. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you exactly what I do. Now, I'm sending 1 scout at a time. I'm going to send it at the same resource stash. I'm sending 1 scout at a time because the scouting achievement, here, I'll show you here in a second. The scouting achievement is per scout sent. Meaning that if, here, I'll show you the achievement. Right here, this achievement, Horsemaster. It says scout 50 resource stashes. What that means is send 50 scouts at a resource stash. So, if you send 1 scout like this, the 5 that I just sent out will count as 5 resource stashes, even though they're going at the same one. People do this to get the achievement a lot faster, and really it allows you to manage the income of stashes coming in and out. And when I started this world, I wanted to actually start to do banqueting, but I realized I'm a very lazy person. And what I mean by that is, when you banquet, you have to constantly raise money because each one of the banquet buildings costs gold, and which means you have to research merchants, and once you research merchants, you need to constantly be sending those out. If you look at a player down here, this guy is definitely banqueting because of the merchants that he keeps sending in and out. I would assume that he's banqueting, and the way that I'm going is more of the way that I go down towards every new world. I'm attacking AI, I'm scouting stashes. I'm playing cards right now just because my research isn't up to par, and hopefully I'll be able to level quite quickly. I'm pretty close to level 8 right now. It's only been a day and I've only been on here probably about an hour max. I was in chat earlier answering questions from players, and hopefully more people will play this world because it does look to be, I think, 2 people maximum per parish. There's a couple where there's multiple people, but right now where I am, it's not that active. Most of these wolf layers that are around, you've seen they've been here for quite a while. I just haven't had the troops to attack them. Even with the minimum research I have, you can see that it's my attack's about halfway there now. Still going to take about a half hour to get there. Now hopefully I'll I just started the card, so hopefully in about 3 hours I should have enough from just stashes and enough goods I'll start selling as well, because I just placed down a merchant guild, and with this it'll allow me to recruit merchants. And even though they won't be that fast, here I'll scout, or I'll make one now, and then we'll see how long it'll take. It won't be that fast at all. Yeah, so I'll sell some iron, make 150 gold. As you can see, it's going to take about 15 minutes. That's without any research. I still need to research quite a bit. Like I said, I'm focusing more on the military aspect, the horsemanships, the force march, and the conscription, command size, things like that. I'm going to try to kill all these AIs, do some quests. I've done about 22 quests so far. I should have the wolf hunt done. I'm probably going to wind up doing the deer hunt and fabulous host just to get those out of the way to unlock other ones. And the team player one is going to be a bit hard because this makes you donate to a parish. The parish that I'm in right now has 3 flags but 0 gold. Hopefully when people start trading to the parish, the gold will go up a bit, because as you know, when people buy or sell from the parish, a little bit of the gold, I think it's 10-11% gets added to the parish gold. So when that happens, I may be able to place some buildings and start doing the donation quests. But I'm not going to hold my breath over that because it still may be a while. So pretty much, you have a few top guys right now. If we go by most, we'll do most points. We have Lord Dominion, which he has about 12,000 points. Which he has 4 villages, that's about 3,000 per village. 3,000 points per village, which means he's pretty heavily banqueter. Banqueting is a good way to go, but this early on, he's going to run out of cards pretty quickly, and a lot of people, when they banquet like this, they don't have a very good army. Now, when I say that, I'm going to show you a video from a good friend of mine, Pro Scout. He sent an attack at Strong and Bald, which he was top for most of the day yesterday. He sent him a pillage attack, which I thought was pretty funny. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so here's the attack. And as you can see, he sent 500 peasants, which means Pro Scout, he's going the more aggressive attacker in this world, which means he's already maxed out his troop size, most likely force march, and also pillaging. So you can see that he attacked Strong and Bald, and he got that much food. So let's go ahead and take a look at the attack. Alright, right away you can see that Strong and Bald probably wasn't expecting an attack. Now the reason that he was able to be attacked and he wasn't in peacetime was because he went and captured a village. So as you can see here, we probably have his normal defense, but also it looks like he carted up quite a bit of this castle expecting a big attack. I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting a pillage. So let's go ahead and watch it. And as you can see, because Pro Scout sent the 500 peasants all along the edges, they got into the center line pretty quickly. They were pillaging and they're out. He doesn't lose hardly any troops at all. You can also see Strong and Bold. It looks like he played a 12 Knight card, which means not only did Pro Scout successfully pillage him with some food, and he'll have some food for his villagers, he's also made this top player waste useless cards this early, the defense cards, on just such a little attack, and it's quite funny to watch. I can't wait to see what Strong and Bold actually does. Alright, I'll try to post an update video every now and again of how this world is going. It should be pretty active. We have people from every single world coming into this world to see who's number 1. The 100-day cap will definitely play a part, and of course, because there's only 3 factions per house, there's a maximum of 120 winners. So let's see exactly which world these winners come from. So once again, this is Drew, and thanks for joining me. Please join the Domination world. Let's see if you have what it takes to make that top 120. Get in one of those factions, maybe even war a bit. Let's see if we can mess up the carders a little bit. Let's make them regret carding up banqueting instead of castles and their military. And if they do card those up, then let's just destroy them. Alright, so let's have some fun.
Stronghold Kingdoms. The battle has just begun.